One thing that strikes me when I talk to my clients as a Forrester analyst, I interact a lot with customer experience professionals. And the thing that strikes me the most is that they're not working closely with their customer service teams. Very often, those two teams are completely disconnected. Well, there's so much value at customer service. If you think about it, agents talking day after day to customers have a deep knowledge about your customers. They can tell you their needs, their specific needs, or give you some insights. They can tell you about things that are not existing today, or a new feature, or something that would really be a priority to put in your roadmap, just listening to what customers are telling them. They can boost sales. Customers don't only call because they have an issue. Sometimes they just want to know something about a related product or service that they don't have yet, for you to inform them about that. But the biggest value that there is at customer service, it's that human connection. That moment is the moment where you can make a difference. It's the moment where you can tell your customers how well you understand them, how much you care about them. So I mentioned earlier how customer service quality is a driver for customer experience. I wanted to give it a little bit more color, understand what makes it actually memorable, what makes a great experience. And while customers share their stories, they share it all over the place on social media. So I'm going to tell you one of those stories that I used in the research. This story is about Ian. He's back from holidays with his family at the Charles de Gaulle airport. And he has his toddler with him. He puts his phone down, and the toddler makes the phone fall into a very, very narrow gap. Ian tries to get back his phone, but he doesn't manage to get it back. And it's time to board the plane. He has to let his phone back. So just imagine how he could feel, right? You drop your phone. It's not just about a device. It's about all the memories, the pictures that are in that phone that maybe you did not yet back up to the cloud. So it's more than that device. Ian thought probably, well, I'm never going to see it back. But, well, a few days later, you received an email from Etienne, the customer service director of the airport, telling him, hey, I received your phone, I retrieved your phone. And with that email, there was a picture of the special hook that had to be made to get that phone. And obviously, Ian wanted to thank Etienne, and his team shared the story on LinkedIn with a picture of that tool. And we looked into the comments, the first 1,000 comments of that story, to understand what's resonating with people. How do they look at this story? What do they find that is like one of those wow factors? So looking at those comments, there are a few different buckets that we found. The first one is culture and mindset. For 90% of the comments were about, this is great service. You need to have that mindset to be able to deliver that service. So something related to a culture and your mindset. 21% of the comments were highlighting the solving process that it took, how to craft that solution, right? The effort that it took to make something that will bring the solution. But 60% of the comments highlighted that human touch, that emotional connection that you need to be able to deliver that service. And there was a particular part of those comments that were mentioning this is going the extra mile. So how can you as well seize that opportunity, that human opportunity? Well, you can do simple things. You can start mining your customer service representatives' knowledge to understand what they know about your customers that you might not yet know. Revisit your customer service journeys to find out not just the pain points for your customers, but as well the pain points for your employees, because there might be ways to do things better for the benefit of both of them. And find ways to infuse kindness and humanity for that extra mile. The way you're going to do it will differ from industry, but the right way to start, the first step for you to find what that means to go the extra mile for you, is to do a bright spot analysis. Look at what your customers are telling you about the things that appreciate that you've been doing for them, and try to replicate that. Thank you for your attention.